Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Imtiaz and this is the 5% Club. So this is another video of today's learning, and in this video I'm going to show you guys about trend lines. Okay, so we are going to talk and discuss about trend line in this. So discussion can be done in the comment section, and let me tell you how I trade trend lines. And there are many misconceptions and many problems with trend lines what regularly people face, and I'm gonna tell you how I see it and how I sort it. Okay, so let's take any random stock and we'll see. So these are not selected stock, these are just there in my watch lists. So okay, let's take this. Okay, so let's take this. Let's take this. So if you guys see, this stock is in a zone and there's a trend line. Okay, so what I do is, most of the time I use trend line to identify the trend. Okay, I use trend line to identify the trend, and I trade the breakouts. I'll be very honest. So if you guys see, trend line can be drawn from here. If you go to daily time frame, it'll have a different trend line. It'll have trend lines like this from here. This is not a valid trend line anymore because it was broken. So how do I trade it? I'll show you guys. So if this is a trend line, okay, so imagine let's just make this is how we have the chart. Okay, let's imagine this is how we have the chart, and we have a trend line here. So this is a trend line with a ray. Okay, so this ray goes till the end of the chart. So if I see a stock like this, what I do is I put the trend line here. Okay, so this is my perfect trend line. So I will wait for this trend line to break on a daily time frame. It should break and it should retest. Okay, so if we see, the stock is trading, it's going high, then it's breaking, and then it's going for a retest. You see, breaking, going for a retest, and here, okay, so I will make this a zone. If you guys see, I'll make this a zone. After the zone is where I enter. Okay, so if you see, this is the entry I got. So I will enter here, and above this last candle will be my stop loss. This is my stop loss, and I will let it go. So now the trade looks something like this. So it did go in our direction, but then it came up. Okay, so I'll pull the box like this and I'll hold this trade. Above this box, only if the candle starts closing above the box, I will worry. And you might ask me, what is this box? This box is the break of this candle. Okay, if you guys see, this is the candle which broke. This is the candle which broke. Okay, the next candle. Below the next candle is where we enter. So we got the entry here on 21st of January. And we are still holding this trade, and this is how I trade the trend lines. Trend lines can be very confusing, guys. I know it can be very confusing. Let me show you guys. See this, so this break and retest was a perfect. If you guys see, it would have looked something like this. Okay, it would have looked something like this. We are waiting for this, and when it broke, what I'll do is I'll draw a trend line from here. Yeah, like this. Draw one trend line from here, and we have already drawn a trend line from here. So it's like this. If you see, it's like this. Okay, so this trend line was broken and we drew a box here. Okay, so we drew a box here. This box should be gone on the other side, and we have our entry here. Okay, and this I will show you, and this is our stop loss. This is our stop loss. So if you see, the stock has gone down easily. It did not even come to our level. It's gone down. We entered here. After the box we entered, it went down straight and it plunged very crazily. Okay, so the stop loss might be very big. It's totally fine. Stop losses should be justified. It shouldn't be very small, which hits your stop loss and just goes on your direction. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, now according to me, this is a valid trend line. Now according to me, this is a valid trend line because it started going down. Only when this breaks, I will enter. Till then, I don't have any trades. I don't have any trades in this. Okay, if you know what people say, some people will be like, oh, this is also a trend line, Imtiaz, this is also a trend line, there is a very high probability. Yes, there is a very high probability. We can pull it like this, we can make this a trend line. This is support. But why will you buy on a selling market? What I'll do, I'll most probably sell it. If this breaks again, I will sell it. So what I'll do, I'll wait for a box, which then after the box I will sell it. So this is how I trade trend lines. See, now this is broken, retest, gone down. It might look very easy, but it's not. might look very easy, like it's just few lines which are, yes, it's few lines, but there's a lot of risk management, money management, psychological things is involved in this on a very crazy way. Okay, so this is how trend lines should be drawn, and this is how trend lines should be traded according to me. If you keep trading, if you have hundreds of trend lines in your chart, I have seen people who will be having like crazy trend lines, like one here, they'll have another trend line like one here, and they will have one useless trend line here, which is, they'll call it a channel, but it doesn't have to be a channel like that. Okay, you can just draw a zone and make it as a resistance, and you can trade it. But buying here, no, no, I'm definitely not buying here. I'll be buying in this zone. If it comes to this zone, I'll be buying it. Buying here will be all-time high, and if it plunges, I have to look for the other side. Imagine buying here, having my stop loss here. This is a good trade. I'm not saying this is not. This is really a good trade. This is how people trade. Buying here, what I'll do is this kind of a box. This kind of a break. Okay, I will draw a box and keep it. If it closes above, I would have gone long here, but it did not close above. It directly came down. It went up, then again it came down, came into zone. Now again we are waiting for another candle to form here like this. Once a candle is formed, I will make it as a box, then I will enter. This will be my stop loss, take profit, I don't know. Or the right way to lose is entering here somewhere. Okay, so that's it for today's trend line, guys. I hope this was clear when it came to trend line. And we have a lot of stocks, and I'm working on a new upcoming video and about stock, and for next week what all stocks I have in my upcoming swing trading list. So I'll definitely come out with that video shortly, but for now that's it. So I hope you guys like the video, and if there is any doubt, definitely comment down below. I will reply to it. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe and support the channel, and do learn trading. Trading is a life skill which you should really learn. Only if you learn it, you'll be able to enter, exit in a lot of market conditions. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.